There's a great look at the home of the tenacious Tigers, Minor High School. One of the many in Jefferson County. They're getting ready to play host to the Patriots of Homewood. This is an area game, and it is the first area game for both of these two teams. Minor homestanding on the year. They are 13-5. Of course, no record in area play. Meanwhile, Homewood has traveled up to Adamsville. Head coach Elijah Garrison, and they have a 12-6 record. So much as we saw in the girls' game earlier, Chris, this should be a very balanced, good basketball game.
It should. I mean, the girls' game lived up to exactly what we saw on paper. We'll see if the boys follow. Pretty evenly matched teams. You know, definitely want to start off area play with a W, but two different styles of ball. You know, Minor fast-paced and Homewood very methodical.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups. First of all, Homewood, you got Carson, also a football player, by the way. Drew Vale, DeQuadris, like that name, is going to start it forward. Jace Harden, there you see. Chris, who's starting for the Tigers?
Let's take a look at the Tigers. Isaiah McLean, I remember his name. Carmelo Burrows, we've seen him. He always makes an impact. Royan Spears, Cornelius Sales, and then Kenneth Benefield, who also is a pretty big impact player.
Yeah, he's 6'6", and he has a huge wingspan, so he will definitely have a place in this game. In fact, there are five Tigers that will probably play at the next level, and several that will in dark blue with a red trim in Homewood that will be they'll be playing at college basketball level as well. As many of you know, we lost a valued team member about a month ago, and Christina Chambers. We loved her. She was more than just a professional, although she was extraordinaire. But she was also a real colleague, and as you'll see here, a dear friend.
Hello, I'm Jeff Coed, Director of Communications, John Huddleston. On December 16th, we lost a colleague and friend.
The student section corner over there is loud as all get out.
On camera, Christina Chambers was an announcer and sideline reporter.
And all that matters is who's going to make it to that state championship game, which a blue map is up for grabs.
She was a true professional whose goal was always to put the spotlight on student athletes. She knew personally the impact of sports on young lives. Christina was an athlete herself. She ran track in high school, which led to a scholarship at UAB. Off camera, Christina was not just a colleague to many of us at Jeff Coed. She was a friend we will miss dearly.
How have you guys been able to be so successful and dominant?
We will miss her passion for sports.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank y'all so much. Go Jackets! Woo!
We will miss her dedication to students.
Now that girls flag football is sanctioned, I mean, you're going to see these girls out here fighting even more because they do.
We will miss the conversations.
Christina's on the sideline. What you got?
Well, guys, Quincy Strickland, who just intercepted that ball, is just in the 7th grade.
We will miss her honesty. We will miss her laugh.
Real honor and privilege to have worked with Christina Chambers for almost 15 years, going back to doing the high school football and, of course, doing all these basketball games. It's a beautiful woman with a beautiful soul.
Yeah, she was a consummate professional. I didn't know her as well as you guys. My condolences, but she was great. I know, Ariel, you knew her very well.
I did, guys. She was one of my mentors, someone I looked up to, a role model, but someone who made female sports broadcasters and reporters in the Birmingham area like myself have a safe place, have someone to go to for advice, really pick their brain. And she also challenged us to be better every single day, not only with being on air, but also challenged us to be a better person, treat people with kindness. It's all about relationships. And she said the one biggest thing I can take away from Christina is that, yes, stat lines do matter, but you want to go beyond the stat lines and really focus and share light on a lot of these different student-athlete stories, and that was one of the best things she did. She was a storyteller, a friend, and someone I miss truly dearly, and I bet you guys do too.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? You're a shining example of how she mentored many. And you carry that with you the rest of your life. That's just a part of her legacy. We will catch our breath, take a break as tip between Homewood and Minor is coming up here on Jeff Co-Ed TV.
We are Minor High School, where every day we set the standard through the Minor way. At Minor High School, we are Jeff Co-Ed Strong.
And there come the tenacious Tigers through the victory line provided by the cheerleaders. I just introduced Daniel Benson. One of the things that jumps off the page when you go to Homewood, we had the girls, they were very, very young. Start a 7th grader and 2 freshmen. That's not the case at all.
Not at all. Senior, 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 senior. And guess what? Coming off the bench, the coach, came over, had a great conversation with Coach Garrison. He said his 6th man is usually David Walden. And so you got Carson, who's able to score in double digits, averages around 19 for Homewood. So we'll see how Minor is able to play defense and put a stop on that and score in their own way. Again, I expect Minor to be a very quick team, and I expect Homewood to be very methodical.
Jace Harden and Kenneth Benefield, both seniors, will tip it. Ball comes down to Drew Vale. Gives it up, Kyle Carson, one of the better players on the floor for sure. That ball is stolen away. Benefield
tried to save it back to his teammate. A little bit too low for him to handle.
Vale, the senior guard. Picked up a little bit there by Carlos Fuller. Vale. Outside, drives, stops, pulls it back out to the top of the key to Carson.
Just what I suspected, half-court offense.
Driving the lane, that's Vale. Now back outside, Harden. Got it.
That's the way to work that offense and get the results you wanted.
Looked a little bit like the way the girls ran the show. They shot a lot of threes in their loss to Minor in our opener. Benefield carrying a 3.9 GPA, by the way. There's a jumper, no good. That shot put up by Burrows on the other end. Shot is blocked down inside.
Hey, were you invited to the block party? Because he was.
He sure was. Homewood, very dark blue, red and white trim. There's a jumper. Boom, 3-pointer. Just nailed another one.
That was Caleb.
That was
Carson.
Harden
Carson, A. ARD is all
Carson.
AR, that's all we do.
We can just always say it's a senior.
Yeah, there you go.
There's Benefield. Wow, there's got some snappy passing. There's a 3. That one's put up and drained by Isaiah McClain. Homewood quickly down the other end. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Burrows. Homewood underneath their own basket.
size-wise, these teams pretty evenly matched. Nice jumper there from Harden. That's his second three.
Boy, he has good, nice follow-through. Great shot. As Homewood has jumped out to a 9-3 lead here at Minor. There's Benefield, 6'6", forward. Out of the top, that's Royan Spears at 21 just the other night against Jacksonville. That shot put up and good by Carlos Fuller. That's a good-looking shot, too. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Baseline pass knocked out of bounds by Benefield.
That was Burrows, I think.
Yes, it was. There you see movement. Homewood driving baseline. Get it back out front. Harden. Carson dribbled on the line.
You know, it seems to me that the Tigers are a little timid, right? They're getting some open looks that maybe they're not taking right away. Pull the trigger, right? Shoot the ball. And then go to the rim in case there's a rebound.
Spears, that's inside to Benefield. Off the glass and good. By my count, is that the first two-pointer?
It is.
Let's take a look at it.
Oh, are they calling goaltending? Just a block? I missed that call.
Well, they added two. No. Well, we'll have to double check that. Minor in white. Dribbling the basketball right there is Carlos Fuller, the junior. Almost an errant pass, but he pulled back on it.
Spreading the floor out quite a bit to penetrate that zone.
Oh, shot just won't drop for Minor. That went down, around, and out. Homewood with the basketball. That's Drew Vale. Gives it up to Harden.
It's a cool name. It reminds me of something from a Batman movie. Still here. Breakaway.
Yep. Laid it up and in. Basket by Isaiah McLean. He's got another bucket. Driving. Offhanded shot off the glass. Wow, what a pretty shot. Up and in by Carson. He's a point guard and quite a player, as Elijah Garrison told us. Baseline, three-pointer up, good. That's Burrows. Burrows buried it.
He's now on the box score. Box sheet, as we call it. His first three.
Split in the lane. Ball stripped away from DeCordis. Other end. Nah, that's his true definition of a finger roll right here.
Let's take a look at this. Step around, split the defense. Nice finger roll to finish.
It's Burrows again. All tied at 13. This is going just as we anticipated.
Homewood bringing in three subs, 20, 23, and 3. Marcus McGee, Foster, and Walden, who I said was a six-man who makes an impact for Homewood.
Yeah. Drew Sushi is another senior for Homewood. He did not dress. So there are 8 on the roster, 8 on the bench, I should say. Outside shot, put up. McGee, who just checked in, no good. Strong rebound, Burrows.
2:30 left in the first quarter. Is this everything you thought it would be, Matty?
Yeah, it is, and I'm loving it. I don't expect this to change. David Walden. That's him that almost got screened. Up, they give it up inside, off the glass. Beautiful shot, Kenneth Benefield.
Drew the contact, bodied up, and still was able to finish.
He has already signed with Gadsden State, by the way. That basketball stolen away by Walden. Down 3, up, good. These guys are lighting it up. that shot by Caleb Carson.
That's his second three. He's got 8 on the night already, first quarter.
1-point basketball game. Minor with the basketball and that lead. Looks like they're going to slow it down just a little bit here. Good ball screen. Kick it out. Left side. Oh, in and out. Shot no good. Put up by Sales. Down in the corner. Vales got to look at the three. No, won't go. Ball batted around. Stolen away. Coming to the length of the floor the other way. Off the glass. Beautiful shot by McClain.
Let's have another look at that. Still looks to see where his defenders are. Goes up with the right hand and makes the easy layup.
And these guys are playing 94 feet, aren't they? We'll take a break on Jeff Coed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
Back here in Adamsville, Alabama, Minor High School. The Tenacious Tigers have a 3-point lead on Homewood, and this one's going to go back and forth for a while. Waning moment and 16 seconds here in the first quarter of play. Flying up the court, that's Walden. Gives it up. Carson kicks it down in the corner. Walton won't go. Oh, nice offensive rebound by Carson. Flips it back out to Walton. Nice ball movement around the perimeter.
Nothing easy.
That's a big fellow right there, number 20, Marcus McGee. Oh, another shot. That's a 3-point. Carson can flat out shoot it. Down in the corner, launched by Sales. Cool. Are you loving this?
3 for 3. You shoot a 3, I shoot a 3. Anything you can do, I can do better.
That's McGee, the big fellow I was talking about. He's a sophomore.
He's a wide body.
I bet he's a tight end.
And
oh, he gets loose on the baseline. Oh, it's blocked from behind. Great defensive play by Benefield. We got a whistle.
You know, you love to see the bigs go at it down there. He's probably got Benefield by about 15 or 20 pounds easy.
Yeah, at least.
But Benefield did not give up on the play.
McGee will go to the line to shoot a couple with 14 ticks remaining here in the first quarter. He rocks. Boom.
So it's going to be both teams 1 for 10 on Tigers.
We've got substitutions. I know Drew Vale has checked back in for Homewood. And now the big fella McGee at the line. Oh, didn't make that one. Ball's tipped around. Nice hustle there by Walden. But here come the Tenacious Tigers, dribbling the basketball, shooting the runner. That's Burrows. What's the whistle here, Chris?
Foul on the floor.
Personal foul number 23 on Homewood. That's his first personal foul. Team fouls first.
Foul on Cameron Foster, the sophomore. So they do have a few underclassmen.
Yeah.
McClain will inbounds. Wants somebody to go deep. And found an open man. Up, lost it out of bounds. Looking for Burrows. Couldn't reel it in.
Costly error in a tight game like this. Unforced turnover. Can't have those.
A little bit of a discussion here among the officials. They approach the score table. And so will a couple of Patriots. Carson's going to check back in.
Coach Garrison has no problem switching guys in and out. I mean, he's probably made 5 substitutions in this first quarter already.
Harden also comes back in. Homewood with the basketball. Pressure by the tenacious Tigers. Wow. Stolen away. McLean bagged it and got it. One thing to make a great steal. It's another thing to bag the three-pointer, and it's another thing to do it with nothing left on the clock.
Let's take a look at this. Steals the ball, high arcing shot, 3 ball. Another look. Great replay, guys.
Yeah, we got a great crew here. Thanks, guys. We'll take a break at the end of the first quarter here on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the teachers of Jefferson County Schools. I appreciate everything that you do and how the commitment and dedication that you give every day that you come to service our children and to service our families. Thank you for everything that you do.
Let's begin the second quarter of play with Ariel Schaefer.
Well, guys, as the first quarter wasn't evident, this is going to be a battle as who's going to be able to defend the three-point line the best. We saw the way that first quarter ended with Isaiah McLean, that incredible three-point shot with pressure on him. But when you look about Homewood, the three-point line is their true bread and butter. That is their identity. Coach Garrison telling me that since they're a little undersized, they really have to rely on shooting well from beyond the arc. And one guy who specifically has been able to step up for them is number 12, Jace Harden. He shoots about 45% from beyond the arc, so someone that they're going to be able to rely on not only deep in the corner but also anywhere from beyond the arc.
Nicely done, Ariel. We got a whistle on the floor. 5 seconds in the second quarter. It's a foul on Carson. 25-20. Minor leading it. Girls came back from an 11-point deficit and won the opener by 10. Yeah, incredible. Oh, good defense, Homewood. Down in the corner, open three. Burrows, he walked with the basketball.
You know, that was great court vision. I guess for me, up here, he kind of blended in. Sales blended in the corner of that Homewood bench, but he saw him even though it was a turnover, but that's great court vision to get out of that trouble at least momentarily.
All right, there's one-on-one literally. Taylor and Vale. Vale with the basketball. He gives it up to Vincent. Daniel Vincent, a starter, a senior. Haven't heard much from him so far. Maybe that'll change. Driving, that's Carson. Boy, he's got a nose for the goal, doesn't he?
He does.
He is a senior.
The personal foul, the number 1 for the Tigers. That's his first personal foul. Team fouls first.
Inbound. Vale's got the basketball. Oh, beautiful cut down inside. DeCordris for 2.
That was a great backdoor cut. Moving without the ball is so important in this game.
And that's exactly what Coach Garrison wants. He's a Lenny Acuff student. Jumper, baseline. Good. That shot put up by Taylor. Lenny Acuff, of course, now is head coach at Samford.
How about that?
He told me I'm a mix between Lenny Acuff and Nate Oates. Well, what's the recipe for that? Crisp passes and a lot of threes.
Yep.
Driving, backing down. That's DeCoudris who just scored. DeCoudris. And checking back in is going to be Kenneth Benefield. He won't see a lot of time on the pine.
You know, when we played, there was actually pine. Now these players have nice, soft chairs, unlike these bleachers we're sitting in.
Yeah, these are kind of hard on the old man's hiney. but it's worth it to watch this game. And the one before was a good basketball game.
Absolutely.
That's Benefield. Yep, he's posting the top of the key.
Oh,
now he's going to dribble. There's a short jumper and bagged by Taylor. Man,
yes,
he's off the bench and on the board, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got 4 quick points.
Top of the key, posted up. That's the Kudras. Running layup up and in. That basket by Vinson. Daniel Vinson, the senior guard. Another shot, won't go, tipped around. Here come the Patriots with a basketball. That's Cameron Foster. Vale with the basketball. Boy, he and Spears are going at it. Driving the baseline down in the corner. Homewood with a 3. It will not go. Shot put up by Foster. Here comes Minor.
Good rebound there from Burrows.
McLean down in the corner. Now they get into the big guy, Benefield, the 6'6 senior. He's going to take a 15-foot jumper. Won't go. Pushing out of the way. I believe that call is going to be on Foster. The Tigers will have the basketball.
Personal foul number 23 from Homewood. That's his second personal foul. Team foul second.
5:03 left, first half.
5-point game. I think this one's living up to the billing as well.
Fuller will inbounds for the Tigers. Losing the handle for a moment was Burrows. He gathers it back in. Tigers setting up a half-court offense.
Burrows having to be patient because Harden's making it tough for him to get in.
Jumper by Taylor won't go. Homewood's basketball.
Actually make that to Courage, making it hard on Benefield to get into the action in the paint.
Here's a good look at David Walton, 6th man, senior here for Homewood.
Flanked by referee Chuck Willis.
And photographer John Thompson.
Yep.
Driving the lane, stopping 5 feet out. Homewood, that's Carson. He's a threat to score anytime he's got the basketball. And he shoots the 3. That one was off the mark, and he has been on target thus far. Minor and White with the purple. Across the timeline they go. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Boy, I almost lost the basketball out there. Again, almost lost it. Down in the corner, shot, Vincent. Excuse me, that's not Vincent, that's Spears, who had 21 the other night against Jacksonville.
He had a wide open look at it, just couldn't get it to fall. And that's what you want, wide open look.
Walden kind of draws a foul from Fuller. 5-point minor league.
Keep an eye. Team fouls, 3 for Minor.
McGee out front. 3 ball put up. That's good from Jace Harden. Wow, they can shoot the threes. Both of them can, Chris.
Harden has only had 3s. He has 3 threes at 9 points now.
And we got a timeout called by Minor as they've watched their 5-point lead evaporate to 2, and we'll take a break. Jeff Coed TV.
Our health science program here at Hueytown High School helps our students to become aware of all the different kinds of employment opportunities they have in healthcare.
After graduating, I was able to get a job at Publix Pharmacy as a certified pharmacy technician.
They get CPR certified. We also have a mental health worker credential this year and a community health worker credential this year.
back to action. You see Isaiah McLean along with Benefield. Tigers with the basketball following their timeout. 3.5 remaining second quarter.
You got to think that Coach Hill said, hey, guys, settle down, play your game.
Driving the lane, putting the shot up. Just a beautiful move, but Vincent couldn't finish. Here come the Patriots. Down in the corner, passing back and forth. There he is again. That's Harden, who has the threes.
That was a good cut by McGee and a good thought, but just pass off the mark.
Full court pressure by the Patriots. Lob into Royan Spears, senior point guard at 6'4". He's going to play a lot more basketball. Down along the baseline, driving, putting it up off the glass. Carlos Fuller.
Man, he's quick.
I was just going to say, what a great first step. There's McGee to Vail. Vail's three, a little short. Almost got the roll, though. I almost shorted him there.
Yeah.
Benefield with a rebound, and here comes Minor. Three ball, put up. Burrows bagged it.
That's his second on the night. What range? That was a deep three.
Yeah, and he had a man pretty much in his face. He shoots 42% from three-point range.
Okay.
Walden with the jumper. Oh, driving the lane off the glass, won't go. Great attempt by McLean, and we've got two on the floor.
How about we have a three-point shooting contest, because that's what this is shaping up to be.
What do you think, 60% of the scoring so far, at least, is in three-pointer?
Easily.
McGee checks out.
Minor has 6 threes. Homewood has 7.
Well, some quick math. That 13, that's 39 points. It's more than half at least, isn't it? All right, Homewood inbounds the basketball. Cameron Foster. Couple of crossover dribbles. McLean sticks with him. A risky pass, now backing down in. That's number 11. He puts it up and in. That's Hayes de Kudris. Happy birthday, Hayes.
Happy birthday. That was a big boy move. They're playing physical down there in the paint.
That's backyard and your concrete with a goal. You're just backing your buddy down, right?
Yes, sir.
Driving off balance shot, but drawing the foul is Burrows.
Personal foul number 2, True Vail. That's his first personal foul.
And as you heard, Vail picked up the personal. 4 fouls on Minor, 3 now on the visitors from Homewood. And at the line, Camelo Burrows. Really like this guy's game. Nice shot from the free throw line. Where, by the way, I'm not going to talk him out of this. He's a 75% free throw shooter.
I'm not saying a word.
No, I'll take 100% of the blame, but right now I just have a lot of confidence in Carmella. Whew, man, I feel better. Vail picked up by Fuller. Driving the lane, off balance. Did he tiptoe?
He traveled, yeah. He was not expecting that backside help, and then he didn't have anywhere to go.
Taylor.
Coming in from the Patriots.
Credit to Minor for moving their feet and being able to fill that lane before he got there.
Burrows will inbound the basketball, the 6'3" senior. Well, he looked like he was about to go Tom Brady on you. Wait, he's in the booth now with a basketball. That's Fuller.
What about Phillip Rivers?
That was just a great story. Oh, the three ball falling down, drained by Carmelo Burrows.
That's his third three on the night.
Man, he's got game all over the place. Inside, outside, defense, offense. Vale stops, kicks it back down, driving the baseline. Thought he stepped on the line.
He either stepped on the line or dribbled on the line. I couldn't see it from here, but any way it goes, it's Minor ball.
Vinson with the turnover. And with 45 seconds remaining, here come the Tigers. Largest lead now at 7. And they got a chance to add to it.
Coach Isaiah Hill playing for the last shot, which makes perfectly good sense.
You're at home, you're up 7, I agree. You better get a little action there. A 5-second call. Crossover dribble. Walden, pretty good defense. Running jumper won't go, and the shot put up by Spears. Other end of the floor. That's DeCordris, but he
wow, with the monster block.
What a block by Spears.
That's the end of the first half, second quarter. The score is 32
wow.
Tigers.
We got another look at that rejection.
You know, you just knew that was going to be an easy 2, and again, not so fast. Let's go to Ariel.
Just waiting on Coach. Coach, you guys have been able to shoot the ball really well from beyond the arc. What did you like about your three-point production?
The right guy shot the ball tonight. So that's what it's about. You know, Carmelo has it going. He shoots well. Sale shot it well. So as long as those guys can shoot it well, we should be fine.
With that being said, on the opposite side, Homewood doing the same thing. What's it going to take to stop their three-point production?
Just about toughness. Fighting through the screens, being solid, communicating. So that's all what it's about, being a help side.
Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what a good guy. All the coaches that I've met in this Jefferson County school system have just been fabulous. He played at Jack State.
Yeah, he sure did.
Good ball player, then coached there. And now he is here at Minor, and they have a 7-point lead at the half here on Jeffco Ed TV.
Katie Tucker discovered her passion for music when she was just a young girl.
I've been singing since I could first talk, and probably before. My parents noticed that I loved music pretty early on, so I started taking vocal lessons, and I learned how to play piano and guitar.
She also found a love for writing.
It was kind of my escape. It was my therapy. It helped me understand what I was feeling and get through situations, but also connect with other people.
These connections leading to beautiful friendships and exciting opportunities.
Well, did you know that life has a big if in the middle?
Including performing a jingle in a Regions Bank commercial while getting her degrees in math education and music composition at Auburn. When it was time to graduate, though,
I just thought music was over. Again, every time I think music is over, another door opens.
And this door opened at Minor High School. While interviewing for a job teaching math, Katie was informed about the school's music technology program.
Since I was born, I've had this duality of loving math and working with kids, but also loving music. I got to do that in undergrad, and now I get to do it in the classroom.
And outside the classroom, music is still an escape for Katie. She recently released a song called Self-Sacrifice under her artist name, Tan Kai Lin.
I've closed my eyes, can't choose what I don't see.
Self-sacrifice is about someone who feels like they're stuck in a relationship and that they lose a part of themselves because of it. And it's not necessarily about my particular situation. I just put myself in the shoes of someone who might feel that way. You could write music for a lot of different reasons, but I like to write music that connects with people and that can help people feel like they're not alone.
Creating that safe place for people, a goal that's reflected not just in her writing, but in her classroom too.
I let this class be the space for them to write music. I had a student once, he had a lot going on at home. He was working after school. He said he didn't really have time to write music. So I said, let this class be the space where you zone out of everything else and just write music.
With opportunities like these, the world is becoming a more creative place, starting right here in Minor High School. For Jeff Coed TV, I'm Emma Owen.
Play again.
Just taking it all the
Two
way from the
steps
wing. Yeah.
with authority.
Nelson inside Evans got the roll. Good teamwork there. Williams for three. Got it.
There's a hit to center. Is he going to get over his head? It does, and that'll do it.
There's a shot to center. That might be out. It is. Home run. Tatum Hayes. She hit it pretty good to center. And that's out. Another home run. Off speed. And he got Tyson Owens on the strikeout.
That pile tells me that the corner Yellow Jackets just won it.
Great opportunity here. And there's a goal. So Gardendale with their first shot. Aaron Fry goes deep, and that's a touchdown. And I think that's Corey Barber for the touchdown.
Inside handoff. That looks like Lee again, breaking away inside the 20, and he is going to go all the way for the touchdown on the carry. What a happy guy. He's dancing with the cheerleaders now. Cornish throws over the middle. That pass is tipped. It is picked off by Hueytown. Is that Woolen again? No, that's McKenna Lee. Touchdown, Gophers.
National Superintendent of the Year is from Alabama.
For the elementary winner, our winner is Pinson Elementary, Leslie T.
We got fireworks in Adamsville in Minor High School. At the break, the tenacious Tigers are leading the Patriots of Homewood by a score of 39-32. We'll get a word with Elijah Garrison in just a minute here. I hope and expect more of the same, don't you?
This game is living up to everything we thought it would be, much like the girls' game. Evenly matched on paper. Minor coming in 13-5. Homewood coming in 12-6. I mean, it is living up to the hype. We've seen it all. Fast-paced, and we've seen great defense.
It is the first area game for both teams. Let's go side court. Ariel.
Only down by 7, but what was the message to the guys in the locker room in order to have a good momentum to start this second half?
Yeah, they went 7 of 10 from 3.
and they shoot 28% from three as a team. So we got to do a better job of contesting shots from their shooters, and then we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. I mean, that's 7 threes, and then they got 15 points off of turnovers, and we're down 7. So we kind of feel good about our plan still, as long as we take care of the ball and just limit shots from their shooters. So.
What is you like from y'all's three-point production? How will that carry over into the second half?
We had over a 70% effective field goal percentage. Like we're getting the shots we want to shoot. So just keep playing at our pace, and hopefully this thing goes our direction this half. So.
Coach, thank you for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ariel. What he's basically saying is they're hot. 70%
where did he
for
get
both?
Where
Wow.
did he get all of those stats? I mean, he must be a mathematician.
Well, I tell you what, he's a Lenny Acuff and Nate Oates school students, and you know Oates is a huge math guy.
Right.
And he plays the game mathematically. And he wants the threes, and then the Acuff in him will get a lot of backdoor cuts. So that's pretty much it. They just going to have to shoot their way back into it and hope Minor cools off a little bit.
And I guess it is pretty easy. If they're 10 shots at 3-pointers and they make 7 of them, that's 70%.
Yeah, I can do
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that math. But, anyway, Homewood will get the basketball. Now they're on our end of the floor as we're looking at it. And inbounding the basketball will be Carson. He had a fine first half, too. He'll give it up to his backcourt partner, Drew Vale.
Oh, great cut, great pass, and missed layup.
Carson, yeah, he didn't miss those. He didn't miss from three-point range either. Well, if that's any sign, they're not going cold. That 3 is McClain on 11-point per game average.
He's over that already for the night.
He'll give it up. Vale drives, has the ball knocked away, but conveniently right to Carson. Rebound Minor. Ten-point lead. And Minor has the basketball.
And it just happens so quick. This game feels a whole lot closer.
Well, 1 3 ball will do it for you. Boy, that was a nice
All right.
inbound
Did you
pass.
see that between the legs?
legs.
Let's
Watch
have another
it.
look. Right between the legs, up and in. That is beautiful.
Well, that's a 12-point lead. Minor's threatening to really take control of this basketball game. Driving, Vincent.
Hey, you don't even have to wait to see it on SportsCenter. You saw it right here on Jeff Coed.
Oh, nice roll, shot drop. That's DeCudris. By the way, it's not his birthday. I'll explain later. I'm sure he'll have one soon. Missed shot. Patriots on the run.
They
need
numbers.
a bucket or two. Vale stops, drops, won't go. Huge rebound by Benefield, and Tigers will take it the other way.
Benefield hadn't scored a whole lot tonight, but he sure has been on the glass.
Yeah, he averages 14 a game. Minor in white with a purple trim. Homewood, dark blue, red and white. As you would expect with a team called the Patriots. Top of the key, 3-ball up. Did it get a roll? No. Inside, we got a foul. The shot was put up by Fuller.
It's going to be over the back on Benefield.
Yeah.
Personal foul number 13, Benefield. That's his third personal foul.
He's got 3. They need him defensively. I wonder if he's going to get a little seat time.
You know, he has the height advantage, but you still have to get in position, right? You can't reach over.
Well, and a lot of it's Homewood positioning there. Driving, lane. Vale won't go. There's Benefield with another rebound. Quickly to the other end of the floor, the Tigers.
They're not paying a lot of attention to Benefield in the post, but he's been pretty open, but you've got DeCoris D'ing him up pretty tight. The Kuchers, I say.
Off the glass, shot will not drop. Great rebound inside. That's DeCudris. 2.
Kuchers has 8 on the night.
Back-to-back possessions and scores to cut the lead back down to 8. Great basketball game here on Jeffco Ed TV. Glad you're with us. We'll be back with you Friday night in Pinson Valley. But right now, the focus is right here in Adamsville, the hometown of Chris Osborne. Down in the corner, 3 ball, good. They are not turning cold. That 3 ball by Rayon Spears, who is very much a D1 prospect.
Stripped away, and the ball going the other way just that quickly. The defense of these Tigers is swarming.
Zone set up by the Patriots. Looked like Spears thought about it. Now he's going to drift along the baseline and set up on a low post. All right, down in the corner. Spears, outside, jumper, Fuller.
Oh, that ball was halfway down the cylinder.
It was.
Little dribbling exhibition there.
3 ball put up by Carson, won't go. Minor with a rebound, almost stepped on the inbound line. 3.5 to go, third quarter. There's Spears, just a little strong. Great rebound, Benefield. He twists, turns, puts it off the glass, no, but he drew the foul committed by DeCoudris.
Haven't had a lot of free throws. There's the replay. Haven't had a lot of free throws in this game.
You're right. And that has a lot to do with the quickness of this game. I mean, I blinked and the first half was over. And now we're already 3:16 left in the third quarter. Benefield's free throw will not go.
Got to have those down the stretch, you know.
Boy.
That could be the difference in a game that could essentially be very close very quickly.
Garrison almost cleared the floor. He put 4 in, including David Walden, their 6th man, and he runs a nice show too when Vale's not in. They're really good when they're both in. There goes Benefield. I don't know if he called glass, but he got it, smacked it right off the window. Shot good. 12-point Minor lead. Down in the corner, 3 ball put up, no good, long rebound. That's McLean. He's going to take the shot, a little short. Nice rebound by Cameron Foster. He's on the run. He may take it coast to coast. Oh, the shot is blocked down inside. Spears, I think, got that one. Length of the floor, a little wobbly, but they got the fast break going and finished by Taylor.
Let's have a look at this. Great pass, unselfish to give that ball up, even though it was a little out of control. Probably would have had a hard time wrangling it, but that was a great touch pass.
Miners taking a 14-point lead here in the third quarter on Jeffco Ed TV.
We are Minor High School, where every day we set the standard through the Minor way. At Minor High School, we are Jeffco Ed Strong.
.239 and ticking here in the third quarter at Minor. Suddenly they've got their largest lead at 14. Josh Baston has checked in for Homewood. That's Walden with the basketball. Going back and forth, we got a whistle on a foul on Sales. Yeah. By the way, Cornelius Sales It's his birthday.
Yes, it is.
I
Happy
got my
birthday, young
11s
man.
crossed up. He had a big 3 back in the second quarter. So the junior guard is having a birthday. The score to stay like this would be his present, don't you think?
Yeah, it would be.
Also now in James Kellen, senior for Homewood.
Oh, that pass had a little too much heat on it. That was a great cut right down the center.
Coach Garrison's playing a lot of guys off his bench. He's trying to get some offense sparking here. We're under 2 in the third quarter. With the basketball.
Minor being very patient on this trip down the floor, setting their half-court offense, taking their time, looking.
Ramon Taylor back out to McLean. There's Sales, birthday guy, couldn't get it to go. Oh, nice offensive rebound. Now there's a battle for it underneath, and really good hustle put on there by Kellen to get the basketball.
Yeah, I think Kellen got away with one. It looked like his heel was on the line when he got that rebound. One too many passes on that trip for Minor. You know, go ahead, take it to the rack, get the foul, go to the line, or make the buckets. Just one too many passes.
Daniel Vinson, number 10, right there in the middle of your screen. Homewood playing, it's like a 2-3. Maybe a 2-1-2.
2-3, you're correct.
And we got a whistle, and
30-second timeout on Minor.
Coach Hill calls his 30 with a 14-point lead. He must have seen some little knick-knack or something that he really needed to pay attention to. Great night for basketball.
Certainly is. It's great to be back with you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing Friday? You asked me. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be with you, Maddie.
Let's go to Pinson Valley.
I like it. Clay Chalkful taking on the Pinson Valley Indians on Friday. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. Can't wait to see you there. Hope you guys will join us on Jeff Coed TV.
I know one thing we'll see in the Clay Chalkful roster is a few 6A champions.
How about
football?
That?
They won it all, and they won everything pretty easily.
Congratulations to them. You know, our first football game, we said they looked like state caliber, like a state caliber football team, and they did.
Third, coming up on 30 seconds with the basketball. That's Carson. Check that. That's Taylor.
They really have this floor spread out. They're trying to give somebody an opportunity to penetrate. But
Taylor.
Good defense being played by Walden.
He might have gotten away with a little shuffle.
He certainly
did. Back court. They just killed as much clock as he could, didn't he? Pretty smart play by McLean.
That was. That's very good.
I don't know that I've ever really seen that.
That was a great basketball IQ to wait until that ball was almost out in the other end.
Homewood inbounding the basketball, trying to get a rotation, get a man open for a 3. Minor will have nothing of it. Taylor.
Whoa.
Boy, that is the second time they have nailed a 3 just before the quarter ran out.
And let me tell you, that could have been a 4-point play.
You thinking that was a foul?
I think he tapped his fingers in the follow through.
Let's get ready for a festive fourth quarter here on Jeff Coed TV.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Schools. It's everything Jefferson County Schools in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school. The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search Jefferson County Schools, Alabama in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything Jefferson County Schools in your pocket.
Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter, along with Ariel Schaefer, bringing you tonight's broadcast from Minor. They're up 11 as we begin the final stanza here. I was talking about being a good night for basketball. This is when it's invented, when it's rainy and cold and you just don't want to be outside. It's a great indoor sport. Glad you joined us. Glad you have joined us. As Minor will have the basketball in a 50-39 lead. They continue to shoot well. There's a scramble. Nice hustle. Sales ends up with the basketball. With it now, that's Spears. Rayon Spears. It's a senior. Runs the show. Down in the corner, driving the baseline. Back out. That's Benefield. He passes on the three. Sales will not, and Sales gives them a 14-point lead again. Down in the corner, Homewood will try to answer. They don't. Rebound, Vale. Vale is hammered inside. That foul's going to be whistled on Sales.
Sales cruises one in for three on his birthday.
There you go.
Ariel's down there. What you got, Ariel?
Well, guys, I was in that huddle with Coach Hill right before the start of the fourth quarter, and he basically told his team that we're doing pretty well. However, we need to make sure we don't have any stupid fouls. Make sure you have good body control and move your feet. But offensively, you'll see them pass around 7 to 8 times around. They're just really working on that motion offense right now, taking good control of the ball, no turnovers. But he said be mindful of who you pass it to because Homewood is going back and forth with different defenses between man coverage and a 2-3 zone.
Short jumper put up by Sales won't go. Homewood will, however, the other way. Vale down, jumper. Hayes DeCoudres.
He is quietly scoring quite a few points. He's in double digits. Got him at 10 on the evening.
And another foul. Minor has one, as does Homewood. Oh, ball thrown away, scramble for it. Minor ends up with it. Taylor.
So athletic, this Minor team.
McLean off the glass and one.
Let's have another look at it. Bodies up, take it to the glass. I see you, big fella.
Isaiah McLean, the senior guard, on an 11-point average. He will go to the line to make what I think would be our first old school three.
McLean is the leading scorer tonight for Minor.
Boy, he got a nice back rotation on that free throw shot. Was perfect.
He's got 16 points on the night.
And a 15-point lead, the largest by Minor, and they create a turnover, although it looked more unforced than anything. Homewood's a little out of shape, aren't they?
I was getting ready to say, it looks like Homewood's falling apart a little bit here. Carried the ball.
He carried? Somebody call the newspaper or a .com. Somebody called.
No, for that call,
the basketball.
For that call, you do need a newspaper because that's an old school call.
Hey, I'd like to say I set you up, but I did not. That's all clever on Chris Osmond's part. Homewood with 6 left in the basketball game, down 15, has really got to light a spark. Harden, he gives it up to Vinson. Quick move, nice first step. Pass inside, turnover. Homewood. McLean almost has the ball stolen away by Harden. Walden.
Good handles. He did not see that defender coming up behind him.
McLean. Timeout. Minor, 5:25 remaining, and the Tigers are up 15 on Jeffco Ed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
I got you. 5:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and Minor at home leading at 56-41.
Hey, there we are. How are you guys doing?
There's our crew. One of the guys on air.
Happy New Year to you guys,
Yeah,
everybody at home.
Miss you, Christina. All right. Minor with the basketball.
Homewood fans kind of a little bit of disbelief there.
Oh, Dipsy Do from Benefield. Well, Minor's just putting the Jets on now. Back outside, Homewood with a 3 ball. In and out, won't drop for Batson. Scramble for the ball underneath the goal. Put back Homewood, and they're going to get a foul on Benefield. That'll be his 4th.
Benefield looking to the rest for a little mercy, sir. If you jump off your feet, you're going to get called for the foul.
That was a foul and a good call. And Homewood will go to the line, and Cameron Foster will shoot a couple.
It's his first bucket for the night.
Walden checks in. Great crowd from Homewood, and on the other side is a great crowd from Minor. There are not a whole lot of empty seats. He gets that to drop. Minor breaking the press. I was going to say easily, but no. It's not easy. Oh, underneath. Benefield! Jammed. Kenneth Benefield.
For the dunk you very much.
Yeah, that's the exclamation point on this game. Homewood scrapping for the ball. Taylor. I'm impressed by him. He's got a nice game.
He definitely, he hasn't scored a lot of points. He scored 6, but let's take another look at this. Dunk you very much.
You know what he did was really smart there. I think he was going to one-hand it, but then he saw a defender coming in. He said, I'm going to have to do the two-handed flush here. Highlight of the game, and a 17-point lead for Minor. Driving the baseline, that's Carson, and he'll get 2. Was he fouled, or we just get a timeout? We got a timeout, and we'll take one. 15-point Minor lead on Jeffco Ed TV.
Our health science program here at Hueytown High School helps our students to become aware of all the different kinds of employment opportunities they have in healthcare.
After graduating, I was able to get a job at Publix Pharmacy as a certified pharmacy technician.
They get CPR certified. We also have a mental health worker credential this year and a community health worker credential this year.
Back here in Adamsville, Minor up 60-45. It's an area game, so it looks like the Tenacious Tigers will go to 1-0, Homewood to 0-1. Minor, there's a quick foul by David Walden.
Personal foul number 3, that's his second personal foul.
I guess they're already planning on getting to 5 here in a hurry.
So what do you attribute this huge lead to?
Well, making the threes, and they played better defense, I think, in the second half than they did in the first half.
I mean, this game was close for a long time, and then you look up, and all of a sudden it's not close at all.
No. In fact, it's turned rather lopsided. But there's 4:18. It's 4:18 left, so. Pass, errant. Here comes Homewood. The Patriots on the run. Nope. Threw it out of bounds, trying to get it to Keenan Limo. We have not called his name at all, I think. Right in front of you, over your ottoman, the inbounds pass. McLean, your leading scorer in the game. And he's in no hurry, is he?
No.
Oh, wide open underneath for a moment. Now they kick it back out for a possible 3. Now whipping it around the horn. Fuller. Wow, good pass and kills clock.
It does.
Oh, a little curly kneel there. That's McLean. Passes it back out to the top. Burrows. We haven't heard from him in a while, have we?
We haven't.
There he's got the ball. Gets it down in the corner to Taylor.
Just like kids keep away.
Yeah.
You know, there is no shot clock in high school basketball.
Oh, nice defense. Lima.
And you had to know that at some point somebody's going to make a mistake. You just didn't know who it was going to be, offense or defense.
That'll give Homewood the basketball. They have really got to start ripping some threes here. And they hit a lot in the first half.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, and they can do it.
I think Minor also has extended their defense, don't you think? Just to a certain extent here in the second half, and that's cut down on the percentage of threes made.
Yeah, they have been guarding that arc like no other. Pressure defense. It's interesting. They're playing a zone almost like a man, right?
Yeah. Had a great relationship with Mike Anderson when he was running the fastest 40 minutes of basketball at UAB.
Yes.
I was doing the game, so I was real close to the huddle. And they were trying to, I think it was Iowa, not that it matters. They were just raining threes. And so one of the players said in the huddle, said, Coach, they just keep moving further and further back. And he said, well, you should move further and further back.
Yeah.
Extend the defense.
Yeah.
They did, and they won. Coast to coast, off the glass, Caleb Carson. There's some life in the Patriots. And there's an intentional foul. Won't be called that, but David Walden was whistled.
Personal foul number 2, Vail, that's his third personal foul. This puts Minor in the bonus.
It does indeed. Homewood's 5th foul.
Setting in the free throw line.
And going to the free throw line is Ramon Taylor. 3:04 left. That's kind of flashy. A little behind the back with the basketball.
Didn't work.
Didn't pay off, did it?
But it looked cool. I'll give him that. You get style
Let's see if he does it.
points.
You think he does it again or just on his first? I bet he does it again.
I think he does. I think that's part of his routine.
It's muscle memory. Routine, around the back. Free throw. He makes that one. Back to a 14-point lead. Homewood with the basketball. There's a three down in the corner, put up by Hayden, won't go. Harden, I should say.
They have gone ice cold.
Yeah, not taking care of the basketball. Things are just not going well for Elijah Garrison's Homewood Patriots. Benefield will check back in for Minor. Here comes McLean. He slipped. I wonder if there's a spot right down there in front of us. It sure looked like he slipped. Of course, sometimes you just cut the wrong angle, lose your balance. No, McLean's taking his shoe. He sees it. They're all going after it. Look at all the squeaking. Little entertainment value here. 2:49 mark of the basketball game. Homewood. Oh, nice pass along the baseline. Hayes puts it up, won't go. That's DeCudris. Basketball goes back to Minor. Well, it wasn't as fun as the first half, was it?
It wasn't. It wasn't. At least not for the Patriots.
McLean fell out of bounds and his pass was blocked. But there's a lot of Patriots over there that cushioned his fall. Length of the floor, bouncing around here. Outside, Taylor. No, that's not Taylor. That's Carson. My bad. Loose ball. We've got a timeout. Homewood. Elijah Garrison doesn't care what that scoreboard says, does he?
He does not. Kind of live fire training, as you go into region play and area play. You've got to get used to these tight games or not so tight games.
We'll be talking with Coach Hill after the game and get his thoughts on how his Tigers played. I don't think they shot 70% from three-point range in this half, but I'll bet they're close to 50. You?
That's a good question.
Maybe, I don't know. The way they've scored, they may be above 70%.
Yeah, I mean, it really, kind of as we predicted, the defense of the Tigers and, the controlled offense of Homewood, you say all the time, you live by the three, you die by the three. And
are your fraternity brothers everywhere in the world?
They are.
Somebody just came by here and gave Chris a nice wave.
Shout out to members of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. One on the floor refereeing, one in the stands, one commentating. We're around.
All right. Let me give a big shout out to Animal House. No, we weren't that bad. All right. Driving the lane, putting the shot up and off the glass. Pretty move. Just couldn't finish.
I mean, is there cellophane over that cylinder?
There is now. That was Caleb Carson, who's played an outstanding game at guard, senior. But actually, that might have been Taylor. But I do know this. At the line is Kenneth Benefield. 3.9 GPA. Oh, he didn't get the shooter's bounce. And he really has not had a game on par with his stats. He's averaging 14 plus a game. And I was talking right out of that one.
So he's got 9 on the night, but look at what he's done defensively. All the rebounds, the loose balls. I mean, he definitely still made an impact even though he wasn't scoring a whole lot.
Checking in is Sales for Benefield. Homewood with the basketball. Immediately putting up a 3 and bagging it is Jace Harden. That's a pretty shot.
He's had nothing but threes. 4 threes for Chase.
They've cut it down to 11. Let's see what happens here. Driving shot off the glass. Won't go. Won't go. Homewood with the basketball. Carson, coast to coast. It just wouldn't drop. That'd have been a pretty big bucket. And again, Homewood's forced to foul.
Yeah, that would have cut it down to what, 9?
Yeah.
9 points is not insurmountable with a minute and a half to go.
Well, especially when you got very capable three-point shooters.
Right.
And a very senior-laden team. 8 on the roster, 5 of them start. Sales. Like I said earlier, I really like the back rotation on his free throw.
He's got 7 on the night. He can go home and say, hey, I had 6 or 7 points tonight for his birthday.
6, 7. Yeah.
There you go. See what you did there.
Yeah. At the line is Sales again. Happy birthday, and the free throw's good. 13-point lead. Homewood on the run. They won a 3, now going coast to coast with it, practically. That's Vail. Out of bounds, Tigers basketball.
And they are fired up. They know they have fought hard to be in this position right now.
Yeah, Homewood came in here 12-6. Mine are 13-5. So, and it was a very evenly matched basketball game. In a way, this kind of mirrors what happened with the girls. Homewood jumped out to a lead on the minor girls, and then suddenly coach turned up the heat on defense, and they ended up winning it by 10. Yeah. Sales back to the line. Maybe we should get Ariel to sing happy birthday to him right at the free throw. Go for it.
She's shaking her head, no, thank you.
Not going to do that. Man, it's as pretty a free throw shot as you're going to see anywhere. All right, Caleb Carson will take it to the hoop. Stops in the lane, got away with a little bit of a walk, but he managed to get it in. He laid it off the glass, and that will cut the lead back to 65-52. And he's still coaching them up, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Appreciate all you joining us tonight. Good night to stay at home and watch your computer screen. It's pretty drizzly outside, at least it was when I came in. 120 remaining here. Miners 65, Homewood 52.
And don't forget, we'll be back on Friday with the game. Clay Chalkville versus Pinson Valley.
Yeah, look at this streams on Apple, Fire TV. I just got that. Roku. And you can go for information in the games. You just go to jeffco.com. What are you laughing at?
Roku.
What is it? See, that's show you what I know.
It is. It's Roku.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm learning all this stuff myself.
Oh, look, I was great with cable for a while, but now you have to buy it since they got you. All right, Minor, Homewood, they're going to foul, and they do. No, forced a turnover. Good defense, Caleb Carson. He forced Burrows into a turnover. 1:15 remaining.
And, you know, while this may seem like a blowout, you still have to play the game. You have to finish. Because the way that Homewood is capable of scoring points,
Got to get a good look, though, right?
You got to know, yeah. And that's not going to do it.
But it was tipped, so there's no backcourt. Vale drives, wants to go baseline, turns around, jumper, nice move, won't go. Wow. Literally wrestling for the rebound with Spears. And I believe he's going to be called for the foul. And once again, we have moisture on the floor.
Right. Ah, man, that's a tough call there. I think that was just a really strong rebound. I didn't really see the over the back. I don't know whether it was the aggression at the end that kind of.
That probably helped. Good point. He did hit the floor pretty hard.
Yeah.
Royan Spears is a pretty big fella at 6'4", running a point, by the way. All right. Homewood wants a quick three. Oh, good inbounds pass. Won't go, but Kudris is going to go to the line.
Personal foul, number 11, Sales. That's his third personal foul. Team fouls 4.
I wonder when they're playing at home if they call him cool.
Basketball cool. Not there, a little short. That could be fatigue driven. We got all fives. 55.5. Another one on the Homewood side. Koo is going to come out. Walden checks in. Minor trying to break the press. Wide open three, underneath, off the glass. Shot up and good by Spears.
There's the wide open pass.
Oh, there's a three off the mark. Minor with a rebound. We got a snowbird. But they're going to pick it up and try and dribble it off. Now, Homewood will have none of that as Daniel Vinson picks up the foul.
29.3 left, 53-67. Minor in control of this one.
Still fouling this Homewood, though.
Homewood is relentless, not giving up. But it's a little too late for that.
Now, here's Sales. So far, my favorite free throw shooter in Jefferson County.
He's very consistent.
Toes the line on his birthday. And he makes another free throw.
He's got more free throws than he has field goals.
Up, whistle. There's a foul on Spears.
Personal foul, William Spears. That's his third personal foul. Homewood Patriots are now in the bonus.
All right. Going to the line is Caleb Carson, the senior guard.
He has put on a show tonight in terms of scoring. Just didn't have a whole lot of help.
Got that one. Checking in is Cameron Foster for Homewood. And at the line is Carson once again. 15-point lead, now 14. Minor, a lot of pressure on Homewood. And Minor's going to have to get it across the line, launch it. They just did, as McLean did so, and he's just going to dribble around. Gives it back to Sales. Sales over to Fuller, and they're going to dribble this one out. Impressive second half by the tenacious Tigers. They were just that. What was a very, very tight game. They end up winning it going away. The final 69-55. The Tigers will improve to 14-5, 1-0 in area play. Homewood will drop to 12-7, 0-1 in area play.
So about this game for Minor, you had a very balanced scoring attack. You had Taylor, McLean, Burrows, Sales, and Benefield all either in double digits or not. We've got Ariel with the coach.
Coach, you told me prior to this game, once area play rolls around, a new season begins, and you guys start that new season 1-0 in area play. What did you like from your team today?
They executed. We didn't peak too early in the season. We didn't peak, too high to start the season off. We started just a mid-level team, and now this team showed that, hey, they have a real chance.
We know what Isaiah McLean could do. However, your glue guy, Carmelo Burrows, being able to execute and step up. How did he stay the course, and what did you like from him today?
He made some huge shots. I told him at halftime, I said, hey, you made a couple shots. Don't settle. Get to the goal. Be under control. So he showed me tonight, and I'm just proud of him.
What does it say about this team moving forward? What still needs to be done in order to start that course and think about a blue map? But hey, the area tournament is not too far away as well.
Rebounding. So rebounding is a big key. We're going to focus on that on tomorrow. We're doing film breakdown. We probably was balance on the glass, but we're so athletic, we should win the battle every night. So rebounding is a big key going forward.
Coach Hill, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you, Ariel Schaefer, who's at side court. We appreciate her efforts tonight. Appreciate your efforts as well. Chris is we'll get ready to go to Pinson Valley.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody at home, for watching. This was a great couple of games. The girls' game really tight, really close, and then this game got a little lopsided, but certainly defensive and offensive just powerhouses that will go far and go deep in region play.
Yeah, Minor girls just really played great defense. That enabled them to win the opener, and then Minor just scored. I mean, they just scored from three-point range. They didn't slow down in the second half. They ended up winning by 14.
That's it.
All right, you ready to go to the house?
Yeah, let's go to the house.
Thanks for joining us tonight on Jeffco Ed TV.